bright LED lights that you put into
This is the same. Go ahead. Set that switch. Oh, yeah. Oops. Gosh. Hey, everybody. Get a little running in before we go live. How's everybody doing? We go live in just a second. I guess we are live, but like actually doing the stream. How's it going? A little behind the scenes. Hello. Hi, stream. Just having some fun running some trains. We get to talk. What's up, George? What's that? All right. So, yeah, long day. Nice and hot out here in Illinois. Spent a lot of time outside. Good stuff. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Wars. Hello, Strictly Ski. We'll actually start the live stream up here in a little bit. We just thought we'd have a little bit of fun running some trains before we got rolling with it. Got a couple cool ones running today. Got the old Polar Express right there, pulled by the 1225. Outside we got our favorite, George's favorite, my favorite, everybody's favorite, the cab forward. Actually, the one that we've got that's our favorite, your favorite, George's favorite, everybody's favorite, we've got the Union Pacific big boy over here running. I'm running my old friend, the FEF 844. Listen to that whistle. Train starting. I'm sorry I haven't gotten your set yet. In case you didn't know, this is my train right here. And it's yelling at George's train to get the H out of the way. Get out of the way. Tim is wondering, Tim says, hello, 759. How's your visit with George?
Says it's very nice, and then he wants to stay here for a longer.
Hey, Trains and Things, how you doing? Not sure why those lights are flickering yet. We haven't had a chance to revisit that. George's got some time on his hand tomorrow. He's been busy all day yesterday and all day today, so we haven't had a chance to revisit those flickering lights. But, by the way, though, if you watch, and I don't know if it plays into it, but when you go over switches, all switches, they'll flicker. Like the light will flicker on the switch, right down there. That's just the way that, actually if you look at it, it looks like it's almost even in concert with the two lights. That's the way that all of those, it works that way on every one of our switches. That are the DZ1000s. The DZ2500, the DZ2500s are a little bit different the way that we've got them wired up on that double crossover. All right, 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. So Trey Storm's asking if that Polar Express is brand new. It's not brand new, but it's new to us. New to us. We got the whistle battles. When you got two cool whistles like that, throwing that big boy whistle, George.
It's not on. Can you flip the switch?
Got it. Angel's asking what's on your arm. We'll get to that.
Here, big boy, yet?
There we go. That one does sound like Mr. Limpet, doesn't it?
It's the Legacy 1225.
George has got to get that pitching arm in order. He's going to be pitching here in a couple of days, so we're all pitching before we get into this. All right, getting close to this go time, folks. We just we're on a little bit later. George and I were running trains, so we thought it would be fun to just throw on the live stream as everybody just starts filtering in. So let's see here. Got the countdown going. Boom. Boom. Pin. That's not what I want. Yeah. All right, everybody. How do they do this in the movie business? Like this. On in 3, 2, 1. Now you guys can see how the magic happens. Start her up. Everybody ready? Start her up.
Start her up. Hey guys!
There we
George
go.
here, back on the
Stream. It's all here. It's all good. Welcome to another live studio audience live stream here with GFW Trains. What? And the guy that drives GFW Trains everywhere. What?
Not anymore.
Well, not anymore. That's true. That's true. Big things happening with George today. George, what's going on with you?
I got my driver's permit.
George is officially a driver, so everybody look out. Look out, look out.
Yeah, so,
On the streets for this man.
Angel, man, you gotta watch out. Might be, yeah. Yeah, so, anyways.
Yeah, so we've been, George has been driving with his mom. I've been busy going to work these days. It's good stuff. George is 15. He's got his driver's permit. Up top on that one, huh?
Yeah!
Cool. We thank everybody for coming in for our late night live stream here. A little bit later than usual.
I'm tired.
Yeah, we were supposed to have baseball practice today, but we ended up not having baseball practice. So George and I were down here running trains, doing some pitching, having a good old day. Having a good old day.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix something real quick.
George, you gotta fix something.
The bridge is not
Sure.
Every time it goes, those passenger cars goes over it.
Out of alignment, Bridge.
You know.
No baseball. You got it. No baseball here. Had some happenings in Yorkville, so we just hung the day low of the baseball team. Well, everybody, good to see you. And again, thanks for coming in. Checking in a little bit later here than usual. We got an 8 to 9 stream. There we go. Let's get that whistle button going, George, because we got to check in some people. We got CSX GET44AC saying hello. But he was here at our usual time, 6 o'clock. Hopefully he'll swing back. Nicholas Schnee was also here at about 7. Thanks for coming in when you did. And Mommy Lulu was here at 7:15 saying hello. Train Storm, PR Marquette, 7:31. And of course we got Tim's Trains into his house. Ours Trains. Strictly Steam. Train Storm, PR Marquette Production. We got South Brooklyn Railroad. Good to see you, Big Bill. Back to work for me, right? I'm back at the old brick and mortar office. I'm working from home, but now I'm starting to filter back into the brick and mortar office. D. Klinger says, hey, guys, we're 10 minutes early. Well, you know what? We're just down here running trains, so we thought we'd just start streaming a little bit early, let people filter in.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, some George like some behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. So, and then George, they're saying what happened to George. George is wearing an ice pack there because we're out pitching. Right here. See, I didn't do a very good job in investing in retirement. I invested in 2 things so that I could retire at a nice early age with lots of money. I invested in George's left arm. He's a left-handed pitcher. I invested in his left-handed pitching skills, and I invested in lottery tickets. That's what I invested for my retirement.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, hopefully something's going to come through for me. Hopefully something's going to come through.
Hopefully those lottery tickets come in clutch.
Robert Searcy is here. Good to see you, Robert. They're all yelling at us. You're live, guys. You're live. Strictly Steam's in the house. Chigoku Samurai, thanks for coming in, guys. Train Storm, PR Marquette Productions. Oh, we got him already. Rolling through these guys. Sorry if I missed you. I double you up because we're not stingy with those whistles, are we? Strictly Steam. Did we get Strictly Steam? All right, Jerry Satterley. All right, good to see you. Good to see you. Trains and Things is in the house. Steam is King Production with Friends. Got our man Angel Garcia waiting for his big boy. Hopefully he'll get that soon. And we're live, all right, on the show. I'm catching up, George, so it just shows GFW Trains going live. Big Big Crossing Productions. I'm not here. You're on time. Hello, guys. Good to see you. It's been a while, but hey, got an 8 o'clock start here, so see how this works out. While you're waiting, smash that like button if you would. That helps out a lot with the old algorithm. Hit that like button for us. Jerry wants to know how practice was, George.
With you, it was good. We didn't have practice with the team today because they canceled it because stuff.
Got some things going on in little old Yorkville here. Crazy, crazy.
It's not even that crazy. We shouldn't have canceled practice. It's whatever.
Tracy says, hi, Wally. Just said, Ken, the Z-Stuff schematic on your Switch may need to do some diodes to prevent the flicker and the non-derail wiring. All right, all right. Thanks for that. Iron Fox 7's here, George. DB Tech. Everybody saying congratulations on your driving permit. Yeah. Let's see here. D. Klinger says he's going to have a video of his Amtrak set out tomorrow. Good stuff. Everyone check out D. Klinger's channel. He's trying to get some stuff up on there. Tim's just giving you a little advice, George. He says, don't learn how to drive from Angel.
Oh, yeah? Nah, he's going to teach me how to drive the Yukon.
All right, Trains and Things weighing in again about the flicker on there. He says that's because of the non-derail setup, but he thinks he can eliminate that. Really cool, really cool. Yeah. All right, Wigwag, we'll call you a Wigwag. So Iron Fox is asking what type of big boy is that, George?
It's a first-gen big boy. Yeah.
Grandpa's asking what happened. Well, you kind of answered that. What happened to baseball? Got some. We got some peaceful protests going on in Yorkville, and it's got everybody all on edge here in Yorkville. So they, wouldn't you know it, our baseball field is right next to the Target. So they had suggested it might be a good idea for our baseball team to stay home. Wouldn't you know it, huh?
Yeah. Not baseball bats.
DB texts with me. He says that he's playing the lottery tickets too. Southpaw and the lottery tickets. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
You gonna be on the wall?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
D. Klinger is asking, is there going to be a stream on Sunday? The plan is that we're going to have a stream on Sunday for sure. 6 p.m. on Sunday. 6 p.m. on Sunday. Grandma Nita's here. Grandma says, I'm looking forward to a little chauffeuring. BT George, thank you. Oh, yeah. Big time, George. Big time. Conrail Modeler, 67. 890 is in the house. Good to see you, Conrail. Thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoy yourself today. Kick back, relax, talk some trains with us, run some trains. George, what we're running today for those people just popping in?
844 in the cab forward. Yeah.
844 in the cab forward. Grandpa's in the house. Mom and Dad are here. My mom and Dad, George's grandpa and grandma. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I think we got Grandpa already, though, didn't we? Maybe not. Angel says you couldn't handle the power of the Yukon, George.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Everyone's saying, run and hide, George.
Got it.
It's Wigwag saying, our dangerous protest put my city, Chicago, on curfew. That was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we have a curfew out here in Yorkville.
We don't have a curfew, George.
No, we do. That's what Mom said.
Yeah, Mama's confused.
Oh, alright. I'm cool with that.
Mama's confused. We don't have a curfew. But yeah, there was a little bit, some goings on here in Yorkville that got some people a little bit nervous. Mama's just peeking around the corner. Hold on a second. I'm going to ask you to see if I can talk nicely to her to give me some iced tea.
Ask her to give me some water tickets.
I'm going to use that after.
Anyways. Yeah, that's what we got going on tomorrow.
Get George's glass of water, please. Yep. Mom. So Jerry, I got Jerry Satterley say I had a really good idea. We've been really struggling with the audio on the streams. So, I'm sorry about that. I realize that, but you know I didn't want to go out and buy any fancy. No, I didn't want to buy any fancy microphone or anything like that. I don't know. It just is what it is. I'm not NBC. But Jerry had a real good idea. These have a microphone in them, Bluetooth microphone. I'm going to try and get these worked out. These are my wife's. I gave them to her a long time ago. Then George has got some AirPods. We're going to see if we can get the microphones in those working so we can get a little better audio coming through here on this. Oh. So Wigwag says, congrats, you're caught up. Rewarded some model trains. Woohoo! D. Klinger says, I think you're wired. George, I think for wiring your T-track, you just have to have the track connect, and you won't have to wire the tracks.
I've heard different things. I think some clubs have like wiring, like harnesses that you have to put on the bottom. I have to just look into the people or the clubs in our area to see how to wire it and stuff like that.
Why don't you talk about your T-track module? There's some people that are just coming in. So for your birthday, you got a T-track module.
Yeah.
And what is that? It was a kit, right?
Yeah, so it's an N-scale T-track module. And basically what it is, it's a small, I don't know what the dimensions are, but it's probably about the size of a tray. It's like a lunch tray. And you'll put your N-scale track, Kato Unitrack on it. And it's a double main line all the way, and you can, and it allows people who don't have space for a layout or just want to, get involved in T-Track to bring their modules to different events and then hook them up to different clubs or the club's layout. And I don't know, I thought it was really cool after seeing Humanity Junction's T-Track, and I was like, I want to make one. So I've been working on it.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's starting to come together.
Yeah.
So it came in a kit, right?
Yeah, and I had to build the kit. So far, I have the kit all put together. Now I'm painting it, and then after that, I think I'm gonna try and lay the track down.
So you got the kit for your birthday. Well, who gave you the kit? I mean, who did they get? I know your family gave you the kit. But where'd they get it?
So I had to get it off eBay. I'm not sure. There's a couple of websites you can go on though. I don't remember the names though. But T-Track actually has a website. So if you search up like ttrack.com, then you can go to their website and they have like a place where you can find different places to purchase all the materials needed to build the T-Track modules.
Grandpa's accusing you of wearing out that 844, George. That the plan is to wear that out before you give it back.
We told you that it's a bad engine. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
What'd you say?
Gracias. Is that a new hat for this year? No, I just saw it in my closet and I was like, I should wear that. So I still wear the other one just as much. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty cool hat. It's kind of off-center.
Yep. So anyway, you got that T-Track and it's a kit, right? It's laser cut out.
Yeah.
In the kit, right? And so how'd that work?
So I don't know how they make it. I think they laser cut them out, but it's just but then basically you just like it's kind of like a puzzle or like a jigsaw puzzle. You put them all together and then you use wood glue to glue them all together. And yeah, so basically I'm past that stage right now, and I'm currently working on just painting it, and then I'm gonna try and lay the track.
Very good. It looks nice. What are you using to decorate with the paint and the different things, George?
So for the paint, I just had I had my mom get some brown craft paint that I'm gonna use for the bottom and the sides, and then I got some Woodland Scenics like fine turf, and I'm gonna put that over top, and yeah, so that's gonna be like my grass, and then I've got some Woodland Scenics ballast as well that I'm gonna use too. So.
Good stuff. Hey, we got a new person tuning in. 1010 M Burns. Double whistle for you. Thanks for coming by. Always good to see new people coming in, checking out the channel, checking out the live streams. We're doing it at the stay at home. We're doing it 6 days a week. We had to dial that back. We're trying to do it 2 days a week. Seeing how that works out. We might have to go to 1 day a week, depending on how schedules are. This is our first time we're doing like kind of a late night.
Yeah.
It'd be at 8 o'clock, like a late night. But hey, welcome. Grab something to drink. Talk some trains with us. Let us know what you like. What kind of trains you model, 1010M Burns. As you can see, we like O scale. This is our layout. Relatively new, right, George?
Yeah. It's about 2 months old, you say. And yeah, we haven't really gotten too much time to work on it since we've been starting to do the streams. But since we started doing them 2 days a week, we've gotten a little more time to work on them. So as you can see, we put some accessories on the layout.
Not wired though.
No, and we just done little things. I gotta finish the yard now, but we gotta order some wire for the yard too. We don't have enough wire left. But yeah, other than that,
Right
life
on.
is good.
Right on, right on. So our next stream is going to be,
That's Burnsy.
yeah, it's like, yeah. Uh, not much of a disguise there.
Yeah, come on, man. Your
So-
name Burns.
Mr. Burns. So anyway, our next one's planning on Sunday at 6. We're gonna try and keep this Sunday at 6 one constant. And I don't know, we'll see how this one goes tonight. Probably not gonna be as long, but we'll see how many people we got watching. It looks like we've got a little bit more people watching tonight than we usually do, which is kind of cool. We've got 25 people here.
Wow.
Thanks. We'd appreciate it if you guys make your way over to that thumbs up button and give us a thumbs up while you're watching this. Hopefully you like our stuff.
Kind of something funny. I think it's so funny, or not funny.
Tell me, George.
So I love how slow the A44 goes compared to the Cap 4.
Oh, really?
Like, I mean, I don't know. For the Cap 4, I only crank it like a little bit. For all my engines, I try to run, or I turn the knob about the same speed when
Right.
I run them, right?
Right.
The Cap 4 always seems to be like a pretty speedy one. I don't know. It's got the smaller drive wheel.
Yeah.
So it's got this better start. But then that 844, once it gets up to steam,
Oh.
like in that video.
Yeah, we were watching a cool video. There's a guy who races trains on a train simulator, and he raced the 844 against the Mallard. Mallard
And
started
Mallard started like kicking the 844's butt. And then somehow the 844, like, I don't know, like, steam was coming out of spots it probably shouldn't have been, like, the middle of the boiler and stuff like that, but it was, like, zooming, and then it, like, broke, and it kind of stopped. And,
Yep.
then the Mallard passed me again. But, yeah.
So James's train says, when does this end?
9 o'clock.
Not sure. We'll probably end right around 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a little bit shorter time. But thanks, everybody, for who's here. Right, George? So what are we running? Let's get some whistles going here. Get some sound. There we go. Whistle. We got a whistle. That's good. Trains and Things says, you guys are my entertainment while I sit in the D.C. airport waiting for the next flight. Well, good. Thanks for coming by when you did. What are you doing in D.C.?
Probably going to North Carolina. Or South Carolina.
Probably.
I forget which one. Really Carolina.
In my head, I'm picturing him going into Congress and trying to sell him some dwarf signals. Hey guys,
Want to buy some door signals?
I think these
I
dwarf
hear they scare people away. You just put them on the sidewalks.
Yeah.
George, how about that Mohawk tomorrow? Oh yeah, Angel's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So,
Time you coming, Angel? I gotta work for a while, but you come out probably after 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'll probably be around. So.
yeah. Said he wants to go back to the Foxes.
Yeah. All right. Wigwag says, did you guys read your last post?
Oh yeah, he wrote a really nice comment.
There we go. There goes that speedy Cap 4. Wigwag.
He goes,
We like nice comments.
I hope you guys know, I look up to you. I'm encouraged to buy an HO Wigwag GG1 Penn Central Caboose. Sorry I reposted, I was gone.
Oh no, that's cool. That's thanks. We like hanging out with our friends, huh?
Yeah!
Good that you're in the fold here, Wigwag. When things start getting back to normal around these parts and around everywhere, what we'll have to do is tell you where we're setting up our modular layout. You can come with your family and maybe run some trains on the modular layout.
Yeah.
So things are heating up on the stream. I'm not
Joku Samurai is asking, driving question for Georgie, learning an automatic or manual? I'm learning on an automatic transmission right now, but I want to learn on a manual because all the cars that I want to get have manual transmissions.
So George, Jerry Satterley was asking,
Yeah?
what's next for our layout?
Put in the switch or hooking the switches up on the yard.
So we got to do that. We're going to put in.
Perfecting those.
Got to get the door signals put in, and then hopefully we may be able to start on the second level. But like the immediate stuff, we want to wire up the line that goes to the next level. We'll start using that as a siding. We've got some switches over here that need to be wired up. And then we've got we want to start putting in some dwarf signals that trains and things make. So we're excited about that. I think that's our next baby step.
You know, when we started making this part right over here, the middle part, I was like so mad.
Why?
Because I thought that if we put that in there, the second level would never get done. But now that that's there, it's been so convenient. I'm like, why would I think that?
Right? No, that's cool. I knew that the second level was going to be a lot harder to make than that first level because that's at a level of carpentry where it's going to be pushing my limits. So I probably have to lean on somebody to help out with that.
We're gonna have to find a way to like move the computer. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
We'll figure something out.
Like maybe cut the bench so it like
Yeah.
on the,
For those of you who don't know, we've got right here, we've got kind of like a little table. It's a homemade table with 2 shoe boxes on it, and we've got our computer set up there, and that's where we've got our computer. George and I sit a little bit further back from that, so you can get a good perspective of everything. That's why sometimes you have a hard time hearing us or hearing George.
What?
There we go. There we go. It's because we're not real close there, but sorry that sometimes we have problems with that. But thanks for hanging with us. So
Ben Train says I'm happy the flea market should be open this weekend.
Good.
Sorry to cut you off.
Time to get back to work there. Get back to work. Hey, More Trains Productions here says, hey y'all. Well, hey, More Trains, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us today.
It's not like bus trains.
It's More Trains. More Trains. Get him a whistle. Every time somebody comes in the door, we give him a whistle on the train layout. So
I
thanks.
thought we gave him like the birdie, and then
Wait. So More Trains. What brings you by? What kind of trains you like? You get like O gauge, HO, and we got a little bit of everything around here, and people that like a little bit of everything. So
I think he's an HO guy.
Yeah?
I think he's been on the server. I think, or I mean the live streams, just under a different name. I don't know. I don't remember the old name, but I think I
Okay.
recognize the profile picture.
Okay, cool, everybody, cool. James's Train says I'm going to be away from my reskin software on Sunday. Cool, you guys been doing some neat work. I enjoy seeing all of your masterpieces that you're creating. Then let's see here. Chigoku, you already answered that one. Oh man. Angel Garcia says about coming tomorrow. You read that one there.
No, I didn't. It really depends if the big boy comes tomorrow. So if it comes in the afternoon, okay, yeah.
So Nicholas Schnee's here. All right, Nicholas, give him a whistle. Nicholas thought about you coming in earlier at their usual time. Appreciate you coming by at 6 and then revisiting us back at this new time here. So good to see you. And let's see here. Brian wants to know who wires the layout, Wally or George.
Started with him.
And we both kind of do it, but yeah, you've been really taking up the wire in the second part.
Yeah.
Learning a little bit about that, huh?
I wired I wired those switches over there. Or you did all those switches and then these switches, right? And then wait, I only did those. Wait, I did a couple more. Oh, I did those two. Oh yeah, that's what I've done. And then I'm gonna do the yard too. So yeah.
So let's see here.
Everybody's got a thing for Jordy Schnardy. It was originally Jordy Schnardy. I don't know. It's an angel customer.
So Ben's Train says 2 cars that I really want are a 2008 F350 6.4 King Ranch and a 2009 Ford Mustang V6 GT. Both sound like good cars, man.
I'm gonna get a 2010 Mustang, but like, I don't know. I probably couldn't afford it. But yeah. So.
CSX GT 44 AC is an HO guy. George has got a lot of HO. In fact, George was trying to sell some of that HO on not Craigslist, but Offer Up. He's kind of been getting his chain yanked by a potential buyer.
Said, oh yeah, buy it, and then he like hasn't texted us back. So.
Yeah. So Nicholas Schnee says I like T scale and HO scale.
T. Whoa, that's small.
What is T, George?
You seen it at Milwaukee? They're like super small stuff that they put in the...
Sometimes I ask questions knowing the answer. It's just so that I can hear you say it, so that you can say it to everybody up there.
Yeah, so basically it's like a really, really, really small, it's like smaller than Z scale. And yeah, I haven't heard of too much of it. I've only seen it in briefcases, honestly. Like they make the layouts in briefcases, but yeah.
So the business that I'm in usually, George, is that they say don't ask a question unless you know the answer. True story. True
Well, in
story.
the business I am in, if you ask a question, it's normally for money. It's like,
Whoa.
you know, like you gotta collect, like after you mow
Whoa.
the lawn, you gotta receive the money, right? I don't know.
Is that So let's see here. Nicholas Schnee says I'm working on a Lego German Intercity Express 1. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Now you were working on a Cat 4. And you sent some pictures of Cat 4 that you
Oh,
started.
really?
Yeah. Unless you got rid of that.
So Jerry's suggesting that you cut some lawns for some extra money, George.
I cut our lawn.
Yes, he does. Well, you need some gas money too now that you missed the driver, George.
Oh, God, about that. Oh, you're done with Cat 4. That's cool. You should send some pictures to the Discord.
So
I'm sure everybody would like to appreciate and see those.
So getting back to the wiring, George has a lot of experience wiring. Tim was pointing out there at Train Fest.
Oh,
We're doing some
yeah.
wiring, rewiring some modules of the Midwest Division Train Collectors Association's modules, huh? Why
Yeah.
don't you talk a little bit about that, those modules, George, and the Train Collectors Association?
The Train Collectors Association is a TCA, and and so basically what it is a group of people who like O scale and they have a module. Or a lot of people have multiple modules, or some people have none. It doesn't really matter whether you have a module or not. You can come out as long as you come up for setup or teardown. You can run trains, and yeah, we have a couple of modules in the TCA, and they run on. There's a 3-track main going around the whole thing. We have 4 modules, and yeah, so we go to different events, set them up. I think our biggest layout has about 60 modules. Would you say?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think between 16 and 17.
But last year at Train Fest, we go to the Train Fest in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We had to rewire almost every single one of them, and it was a pain in the butt because we had to do the star wiring for DCS. And let me tell you,
It's hard to do on modules. It's not
never
necessarily.
again. Yeah, and on the layout, it was super. I'm not gonna say super easy because I didn't do a lot of it.
Seems to work well though, huh?
Yeah, but on the modular system, it was just
Been a
like.
PIA so far.
It was
on
no,
modules.
it was literally like taking a test and then the teacher coming up to you and explaining and getting like a D and explaining everything that you got wrong and having to redo it all.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
And then like getting a C plus on that, you know?
Right. So Strictly Steve says, I just finished the Boy Scout video meeting. Now he's first class. Congratulations on that, Strictly Steve.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Right,
cool.
like-
That's cool. First class. So George has been busy working at the stay at home on some merit badges. He's working through that. I think he got your 20th merit badge, which is
Yeah, I got.
You're working on the 21st?
computer programming,
or you got 19 you're working on.
and then
your
I gotta
20th.
finish my
Boy Scouts is so much fun.
personal management.
Tell you what, I enjoy Boy Scouts. I'm an assistant scoutmaster in George's troop, and George has been involved with Scouts his whole life.
Hey,
Yep. So stick with it.
I was
Stick
going
with
to
it.
Camp Reese when I was a little tyke, handing out like the granola bars and the little
Little tight granola bars.
yeah. But then when the kids took 2, we couldn't really say anything because they wouldn't listen to us. Because like the big Cub Scouts were scary, so gotta stay away from those guys.
So Nicholas says that he's done with the one that he was working on before, the Camp Forward.
Yeah. And I swallowed another Lego. How do you swallow a Lego?
So T scale is 1 to 450, a 3mm gauge track. There you go. So Angel wants you to buy $8 a gallon of racing gas. I'm not sure that George can afford that. It's gonna be tough for him.
Premium.
Right. So DB Texas, I'm trying to build an HO house kit with no direction, just a bag full of parts that I got at a train show. Well, that's always fun, trying to get it all
Yeah,
stuck together.
I got a similar situation for you for my birthday. It was pretty cool, but for my birthday, a friend of ours
Why don't you
gave
go
me.
get that, George?
Sure.
All right. Maybe another day you can show that.
But yeah, so he gave me a shed and then a yard or oh my gosh, I'm not on a brain fart. That thing.
Engine shed.
No, that thing. The yard. This thing right here. Yard tower.
Switch tower.
That's what I was talking about.
All right.
Sorry, I had brain fart. Give me 2 of those, and I gotta put those together. Still. But yeah.
So DB Tech's given some pretty sage advice to Nicholas.
Yeah.
He says don't swallow Legos because they hurt on the way out. Ben says that you guys building cool Lego Camp Forwards and Big Boys, and I have my sad Lego SW7 switcher that my cousin broke.
Rebuild it. That's the cool part.
Yeah. D. Klinger says I wish you could run my N scale at my train club's traveling layout, but it's a 2x2 layout, and my train is 50 plus cars. We ain't gonna get 50 plus cars on a 2x2 layout. So
I can do it. I'll do it.
So D. Klinger says I have to go. See you next time on Sunday. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you here. Ben's Train says I don't know about George, but I'm gonna be a diesel man most likely.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna get all the diesel though.
So Wigwag is asking, what's the older model railroad company, Lionel or American Flyer? I believe it's
Lionel.
Lionel, right?
American Flyer came out in the 20s, I think, right?
What's that?
The American Flyer came out in the 20s.
I don't know when, but I think that Lionel predates it.
Yeah. Lionel predates almost a lot of companies. I think it even predates like Hornby or something like that. But yeah, I don't know.
So Otis Tooley's in the house. Big O is here. Says, hey, he just got home from work from McDonald's. Work on the frappe. Brian's asking if our model club comes to Pennsylvania.
No, the farthest we go is Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, we're generally in the Midwest. We don't go too far out of Chicago. We've got a lot of call for our group out here. A lot of people want to see our. It's kind of
It's cool.
a feature layout at most of the shows that we go to,
Yeah.
which is really kind of cool.
And it's really, really hard just to take to those local shows.
Right. We don't have a trailer or a truck or anything like that. It's all based on
People's trailers and whether or not they want to go.
Right. So Ben's saying that he's a first class scout as well, and but all of the other people his age are second class. That's cool. DB Tech says he was a scout leader. Yep, we like scouts. George is trying to line up a Eagle Scout project to do.
Yeah,
He's actually been talking around to some of the train groups about doing a train-related Eagle Scout project. He's got a couple years before he turns 18 yet, but he's a life scout, and he's got to start thinking about that Eagle project, huh?
Yeah.
What are the places that you're talking about, George?
At Prairie State or IRM.
What are both
is
of those,
the
George?
Illinois Railway Museum, which is in Union, Illinois, and they have I like to say the world's largest train collection, like 1-to-1 scale train.
They
collection.
do. They've got a museum.
Museum, yeah.
I'm sure that the Union Pacific might have a different opinion on who's got the world's largest train collection.
No, I'm talking about like amateur.
A museum. I'm joking with you because Union Pacific or BNSF's like, hey, we got a pretty big train collection
Actually,
here.
there's a guy LTEX, I think, or Larry's Truck and Rental or something like that.
Okay.
He's got a pretty big train. He's a scrapper though, but he like leases out like cool engines like SD40-2Ts and stuff like that, SD45-2Ts. Like he has like a bunch of old engines that he bought and leases them out in smaller class railroads. But yeah.
So Jerry Satterley's got to run. Good night, Jerry. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you hanging out with us for a little while here. Good to see you. Hopefully we'll get your Bluetooth suggestion set up with this other microphone, and we can get that some of our audio fixed and straightened out on here. So Wigwag says, George, get fooled, George. It's Bachman.
What?
I'm sure what that means, George.
No, I think it's to the oldest. me. I'm gonna check up on that.
So in Trains and Things says I think Lionel is older, mainly because it's still around and AC Gilbert came after Lionel. I think you're right on that. And Train says I've got one N scale set and one HO scale set, or one set, my G gauge Polar Express set, and many O gauge sets.
187 years.
For what?
Bachman Trains.
Wow.
That can't be right.
Wow. Wigwag got it.
It was founded
Gotcha,
in
Doc.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
So Chigoku says I know some schools require you to do a senior project to graduate. If yours does, you might be able to tie both your senior project and your eco project together.
Bachman started in 1833, but Bachman Trains started in 1969.
So
I mean, that's like saying Nintendo is. Let's see.
But that's interesting. I wonder what Bachman made before they made trains. I'm not.
Yeah, I got an article. Should I read it?
Sure.
Founded in 1833 by Henry. Oh God, that's a weird last name. Carseely.
Carlisle.
Philadelphia-based company, originally fashioned horn. Wait. Oh, horn and torso shell in the Spanish cones for oh. You want to read this?
Founded in 1833 by Henry Carlisle, his Philadelphia-based company originally fashioned horn, ivory, and tortoiseshell into Spanish cones for Southern aristocracy. The company diversified into other hair ornaments and umbrella handles after the Civil War. There you go. In 1899, the firm merged with a competing company operated by master carver Henry G. Bachman and his son Walter J. Bachman. Adapting to changing times, in 1912, the company began using a new material, celluloid, to manufacture eyeglass frames. After Henry G. Bachman's death in 1914, the company changed its name to Bachman Brothers. In 1929, Bachman Brothers moved to a more spacious headquarters at 1400 East Erie Avenue in Philadelphia, where it remains today. It continued to specialize in injection molding and was the first American company to manufacture prescription sunglasses. You want more? Or?
Yeah, so that was the original Bachman. And I
Yes.
think there's the part.
Says here, Bachman, let's fast forward a little bit here. It says in the post-war years, I'll keep going. During World War II, the company manufactured products to support the war effort, including sunglasses for U.S. Army and U.S. Army Air Force personnel, along with protective eye devices and submarine battery caps. The growing company came under the control of J.C. and B.H. Crowler, nephews of the Bachmans. In the post-war years, its product line included birds of the world model kits, shooting glasses, and ski goggles. Its popular Solar X sunglasses were worn worldwide. Are you still with us, everybody? Am I putting everybody to sleep? See here, Bachman used its expertise. Here's where we go. Here's where it gets going, George. Used its expertise in injection molded plastic to enter the model train field with Plasticville, USA. These easy-to-use, snap-together kits of buildings proved to be an immense hit and became a must-have accessory for electric trains. Plasticville, USA is still one of Bachman's favorite product lines, which now includes pre-built buildings. Bachman continued to diversify, and in the 60s and 70s, including among its many ventures, slot cars, toy airplanes, plastic animal sets, robots, cassette cases, as model railroading became more popular, the company supplied everything from trains to scenery to whole villages, eventually turning to Cater Industrial. Oh, you got a what's that? All right. Let's see, Cater International Limited for manufacturing support. Founded in 1948 in Hong Kong, Cater was established to produce models and toys for export. Starting in 1969, Cater made its first model trains for Bachmann, and the two companies worked hand in hand to create quality model railroading products for the discerning hobbyists. Cater acquired Bachmann from the Crowthers in 1981 and renamed it Bachmann Industries. Cater has grown to become the world's largest manufacturer by volume of model railroads. Bachmann Industries continued to lead the way in innovative models, including railroading. Bachmann introduced its premium Spectrum line in 1988, which emphasized highly detailed, faithfully reproduced locomotives and train sets. In 1988, Bachmann created big haulers in the line in large scale. The company was delighted to become the distributor of Thomas and Friends in the United States in 2002, and now delivers these beloved locomotive train sets and accessories to aspiring engineers in both HO and large scale. Bachmann acquired Williams Electric Trains in 2007, now known as Williams by Bachmann, to expand its offering to O-gauge 3-rail trains. We are the only model train company to offer HON, ON30, O, and G scale lines.
Wow.
Now in our third century, we continue to adhere to our founder's vision of providing fine craftsmanship at affordable prices while striving to bring our customers a variety of choices and innovation guaranteed by the Bachmann name.
So technically they started in 1969, I think. So I don't know. I think Lionel pretty OG.
Yeah, they're OG. Bachmann's got some heritage though. They got some. They were making combs for the Southern aristocracy.
Dang.
Out of tortoiseshell. Lionel started out making fan motors, George. Joshua Lionel Cohen, yeah, fan motors. How about that one, huh?
I can make fan motors. Just spin around a bunch of times.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
DB Tech says you need to hear a joke. I'm not lost here. So,
Oh no. My legacy controller turned off.
so there we go. Got your project on that. Jerry says on the Eagle Scout project, my buddy's son for his Eagle Scout project organized the rebuilding of a 1928 wooden trolley car at the museum that we all belong to. Paulie, I'll send you photos if you want. Yeah, I'd love that. Hopefully Jerry didn't leave yet and is able to get my response to that. That'd be really cool. So yeah, Trains and Things says AC Gilbert, parent company, came in 1909. Grandma's tuning in, liking your Eagle Scout project, George.
Nice.
Wigbag says I feel dumb now. Grandpa says Carlisle and Finch, and Irish toy trains.
Yeah, they've been around. Well, I don't think they're still around. Who bought them? That was like Lionel, right? Grandpa, who bought Ives?
So, and Tim's is saying that Lionel even sold plastic fill in the post-war era. SC Railroad Videography is here. Get him a whistle. Says, I'm feeling down. Can you make me feel better? We'll certainly try SC Railroad Videography. Hope that dogging trains and running some trains will perk you up. At least get you thinking about something else. DB Tech says, do you need to hear a joke? And, yeah, hit him up with a joke. Ben's Train says, I actually got my 665 overhauled today. It runs even better than it did before. What'd you do to get it overhauled? And here's the joke, George. What do you call a frog parked in a no parking zone?
What?
You're going to love this one. Toad. Did you get it? Oh, I don't think Grandpa was on the stream when they told everyone the news, George. Why don't you tell Grandpa what happened today?
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? I'm sorry. I was kind of. I had a mind. I dozed off for a little bit. What was that? What did Grandpa say?
I said Grandpa wasn't on the stream when you talked about what happened today. So why don't you tell Grandpa the big news about what happened today?
What? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got my driver's permit today. We had to wait in a long line for a long time. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. I had to take a test. I got everything but one wrong. Wait. I mean, I got everything but one right. Sorry. And
Oh man. So all right, yeah, SC videography. You gotta like DB Tech's joke there, huh? Well, hopefully got you feeling better. At least got you on the right foot there. Here's another one. What's the difference between the Boy Scouts and the U.S. Marines? This is a good one.
What?
The Boy Scouts have adult supervision. Ooh, gotta like that. Gotta like that. So Charlie's model trains is here. Get Charlie a whistle. I know Charlie's been around. Haven't seen him in a while, so it's good to see you. And I don't know if did we get Matt's train so we get a whistle? I don't know if we got it, but we'll get him another one. We ain't stingy with the whistles around here. Sparky 107 107's here. Good to see you, Spark. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy having all these people here. Trying out a different time. Georgia had baseball practice today. Or at least it was supposed to be in our usual time, so we bumped it back a little bit. Don't know if we're going to keep staying this late. We've had a lot more people watching today than we usually do, which is probably due to the later time slot. But, you know, we're trying to find some times where we can fit in with me working, Georgia and his busy schedule. So, yeah. Don't know if this will stick, but at least it's sticking for tonight. And we thank everybody for coming. So, Charlie's saying our hair is getting long, George.
What?
Mine is. I know. I was outside
Dude,
this afternoon.
Charlie's hairdo is pretty solid. I like it a lot.
Is what? His hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
He reminds me of the lead singer for Rush's hairdo.
Geddy Lee.
Yeah.
Get some Geddy Lee going, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Charlie's model twins. Anyway.
So SC Videography says, can you guys do something to cheer me up, Wally and GFW? Tell you what, SC Videography, we'll do what we can. How's this for a start? What do you want us to run? We'll switch something up and run something. Maybe that'll make you feel pretty good.
Yeah.
So Spark, you're going to have to tell me what those numbers mean. You got up here 22, 27. I see people doing that on your stream all the time. But I'm not sure what that means. You're going to have to let me know what that means. So DB Tech says SC Railroad Videography. Maybe we get George to do his Indian dance or Anita. George is saying nah. Ben's train says his hair is down. Everyone's got their COVID hair, long hair. I think it is time to get the clippers out for everybody. I know I need a haircut. Nicholas Schnee says there was a story at Camp Wassape where someone drank a mystery Fanta in the woods. The mystery Fanta turned out to be a science experiment filled with lighter fluid, marsh grass, Coca-Cola, and Pepsi. What happened to that guy? I want to know.
Wasn't Camp Wassape like hit by tornadoes? Wasn't the Wizard of Oz over there? Like my grandma's troop, they got hit there.
No, that wasn't at Wassape where they were at. They were at, oh gosh, I can't remember, Kajawan.
Oh.
Yeah. Wigwag says, George, I see you at the IRM. I'll start screaming, George. SC Railroad Videography wants you to run a Norfolk and Southern local. We can do that, huh?
All right.
Yeah, let's get him up. Oh, all right. I see what you mean, Sparky 107. That sounds good. 22 viewers, 27 thumbs up. That's really helpful, actually. Thank you for that. Hey, Gloria Pacencia is here. Mama Yaya, good to see you. Thanks for coming in today. Ben's not getting his hair cut. George is doing everything in his power possible right now to try and keep from getting his hair cut. My wife, George's mom, wants him to get it cut. She likes his hair nice and short, high and tight. George kind of likes it the way that it is right now, long and all over the place. He's doing everything he can to try and keep from getting his hair cut. Hey, Yaya, you got to pipe in. What do you think? Should George have long hair or get his hair cut short? Gloria Placencia is George's aunt. She did a lot of watching George when he was growing up. So I'm curious to see if she likes George's hair long or short.
Yeah, but my opinion matters too.
George says he thinks his opinion counts. Not when you're a parent. Hey, all right. Hitting the thumbs up button for everybody. Appreciate that. Smashing that thumbs up. Got 32 and 22 viewers. Pretty cool. I've always seen those numbers, and I had no idea what those are about. Um, so for those of you just tuning in, we got a couple of really cool trains that we've been running. We've been running the 844 FEF, pulling a Union Pacific passenger set. We've also got well, we don't have it anymore. We had this Southern Pacific cab forward, which is one of George's. Well, actually, George's got a lot of favorites, but that one has been a constant favorite. Although he's really loving on this FEF right now, too. It's my grandpa's, or not my George's grandpa's that we've got here. So yeah, Wigwag says, doesn't every mom love a short boy hair? And boys love long hair. Yep, that's true. The same. And SC says short since it's summer. I like short hair in the summer. My personally. Grandpa, that's one of George's or Grandpa's favorite. Is so he always says that everyone's got the jokes memorized. So all you have to do is say the number. They know what joke it is, so they laugh. So Sparky 107 says that's why we say viewers to thumbs gets people to hit the thumb. All right, interesting. That works. Sure pumped up our thumbs up. So they would learn from the masses around here. Yeah. Love doing these live streams, but I certainly have a lot to learn. That whistle sound great on that 844. Oh, there we go. Got some Norfolk and Southern rolling now. Hopefully that'll cheer up your day. Stephen Cofrell's here. Good to see you, Steve. Thanks for tuning in a little bit later. Good to see everybody coming in now, hanging out with us. Different time. We got probably gonna have to button up right around 9 o'clock today, because George has got to get his beauty sleep. I got to get my beauty sleep. I got to get to work tomorrow early. Let's just put it this way. Business is good for me with all the unrest in the world. When I said, got lots of work to do with all of the unrest. So I got to go in and early and make sure that everything is taken care of. Let's see. EB Tech says, then I joined the Marines, and my sister said, can we call you Peachy again because of the hair? Yeah, I want George to get. George had his hair cut like that when he was a little boy. He got it really small, really short. He actually looked really good like that. Chigoku Samurai says, I got my train yesterday. Now I have to try and do an unboxing and running video. Oh, cool. Can't wait. You have to let us know when you get that up. Or probably get an announcement, but then you can let everybody know so that we let them know that they're out there. DB Tech's wondering what kind of train. Sparky 107, George says we need some Conrail out here. You know, we only have one Conrail engine, Sparky. We've got an SD90. It's beautiful. SD80. It's a beautiful engine. Huge. It's really long, and that thing smokes. It's a
PS1 engine, so or Protosounds 1 engine.
Right, the NTH Protosounds 1, and it's beautiful. It's big, smokes a lot. That's a favorite around here, but we have to run that for you sometime when you come back. I think you'll like it. If you haven't seen it already. Mass Train says, I love the sound of that whistle on the 844. Isn't that a beautiful whistle? And it's nice because it's got a lot, it's a legacy whistle. So it's got a lot of inflection to it. And I love that. That's one too. That's the big boy whistle, the first gen big boy whistle. See that coming over my shoulder here? It's the first gen big boy George is running. SC Railroad Videography says, thanks. Can you play the horn jingle bells for shaving a haircut? 2 bits?
It's kind of hard to do with the legacy remote because it's got the pull instead of like a button.
We'll get you as it comes through here, George. We'll get you a nice long salute. Only if you promise that you'll be happy, all right? Yeah. So Brian says we need some Pennsylvania Railroad. You know what? I don't know if we got any Pennsylvania on here, do we, George?
Not now, no.
We got that little 40 over there. That's Pensy.
Yeah, the running stuff. So.
Yeah, so we got that one. We'll get you that. I ran across a Pensy Hopper set I had in my workshop the other day.
Wait, we have a Pensy Hopper set?
Well, a hopper set, not necessarily being like a multiple. But a pair of hoppers, George. They're 2 hoppers.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Are they lined up?
They're K-Line, George. I got them. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the gentleman from K-Line, but he was president of K-Line. He'd come to the Midwest Division Train Collectors Association meet from time to time.
Really?
Yeah. I can't
Did he
remember
sell
his
stuff?
name. Yeah, he did. He did. I actually bought 2 things from him, even though it's disputed by Grandpa. I bought that camera car from him. The first generation camera car was one of the very first ones that had a camera, and you could see the train as you were going through, or see the railroad as you're going through. And then I bought that Nick Ladd, that's his name, Nick Ladd, and I bought that hopper set from him too. He was all fired up to sell me that hopper set. He said that they're very good. Ooh, Jigoku said he got a 7-car Bullet or Shinkansen Nozomi. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I can't wait to see that. Sparky says, Conrail and smoke? Never heard of such a thing. Oh, too funny, Sparky. Too funny. Yeah, DB Tech, let's hear a cat joke if you haven't already said it. SE Videography says, y'all make everybody happy. You're awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ryan's, yeah, you do have a couple of PRR hoppers. You got a whole train full of those now. So we got you out. Gotta run, but gotta get to sleep. All right. Have a good day. We'll see you around. Where we at here? So, you know what? This is a good one though, George. Before you go, Sparky had a suggestion. He says on our next live stream, this is a great idea. On our next live stream, Sparky, do we have to pay you like some like idea fees or something here like this? He says next time we got to go for the longest train, right? No, listen. Did you read it?
You'd add a car each lap.
I think that's a good idea.
We're gonna be unboxing a lot of cars.
Yeah.
He's gonna start with the super.
All right, why don't you go get done what you got to get done and come right on back. So I like that idea. George.
With what locomotive?
George, before you go, that cat joke, do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Never mind, I was just kidding. He just walked away. I don't think he got it. He just walked away to the bathroom. Do that, he had to go. He had to go that bad. That bad. So, says, I see the big boy man, the pulling engine. That's right. So this is really kind of neat. We're excited about this one. So we got the big boy. And Grandpa just got the FEF over here. I don't know if you can see the FEF. Really cool engine. I'm going to grab this down. But that FEF and that big boy. Let's see here. We'll get this going here. So there's the FEF. And the FEF has a little spot on the front here. You can roll this out, and you can hook up a coupler here. You can hook up a big knuckle coupler or a knuckle coupler on there. I think we have a knuckle coupler similar. It's on the other side of the cab forward here. You can't see it over there, but we're gonna put that one behind the big boy over here. This So we're going to couple up the big boy and the 844. And then just for good measure, we're going to put on the old 4141 over here, you know, for dynamic braking. But we thought that would be a really, really cool set with these beautiful, beautiful cars. The UP passenger cars. That'd be fun. Again, thank you, Steve. Those are great cars. And that's going to make a really nice looking set. Don't you think, Grandpa? Grandpa had that idea. But, yeah, we just got information, or we had another friend of ours selling off some trains, and that was one of them that he was selling was this FEF, which is really, really beautiful. The other set that he was selling off that we were able to acquire was the Polar Express set here, and that's a set that I've got one. I really, really love it. And what's better than one Polar Express set? It's 2 Polar Express sets. So yeah, I was able to glom onto that one, and can't wait to bring those to shows. We have to bring the those sets, I know those will all be showstoppers for sure, for sure. Let's see. SC Railroad Videographer says George is a big boy, just like the UP. Brian Burns says Wally take a car off the layout every day and see how long it takes George to notice. Problem is it takes about a year for all of the cars that we got on here for them to notice. Because we got a lot of cars on here right now, don't we, George? Yeah. DB Tech's just throwing down the great jokes here. Yeah. And SC Railroad Videographer's out the door before he says, bye, I feel better now. But that's all right. DV Tech's coming back with another killer joke. Ready? You didn't even get that last one, right?
No, it's in never mind.
Just kidding. What? DV Tech, you gotta like this. Want to hear a chat joke?
Yeah.
Never mind. Just kidding.
I still don't get it.
Kidding. Just kidding.
Right.
Gotta love it. So DV Tech says here, a guy comes out of an antique store with an expensive grandfather clock. A drunk comes by, runs into him, and knocks it over and breaks the clock. And the guy says, hey, you just broke my clock. And the drunk says, why don't you wear a wristwatch like everyone else? So yes, Steven says another passenger car is coming on the way. All right. Hey, Keegan Headley is here. It says, hey, bye, hey. We'd like a whistle. Get him a whistle. Very good. And getting close to the end of the stream, we got some usuals coming in. CSX GEET 44AC says hello. Get him a whistle. So SC Railroad Videographer says, I see the DB Tech got to say. All right, got the whistle. George is getting tired here. A little bit later than our streams. Now we've hit the 9 o'clock hour. Look at that, starting to yawn. Oh,
I got the shield.
Shield guard here, huh? So, hey, it being 9 o'clock, we'll probably wrap it all up. Thanks for coming around here. We'll see you on Sunday. I got a couple of things that I'd like to talk about before we go. First off, we'll be back on Sunday, 6 p.m. Be here, all right? 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. We just put out another video, a video on the General. So we've got 2 recent videos. Go check them out. We've got our 1,000 subscriber special. There's a link below. That's a neat one. We've got, I think this is about 30 layouts on that subscriber special. I don't remember the exact number of layouts.
I think it was like 36.
But it's a really cool a compilation of layouts for people that sent in it. Put out about a 45-minute video. So be ready for a long time. Just sit back, watch through those layouts. I got some great ones for the people that are on here usually. So see that one. We did another one, a really cool one about probably the coolest train. Yeah. The coolest train in the United States, a train called the General. The General, I'm sorry. The General beats Cab Forward any day.
Well,
are you kidding me? Tell me a fun story about the Cab Forward. And I'm going to say one word, or I'll say one word for every good thing that you say about the Cab Forward. Go ahead.
It's revolutionary.
War. The General was involved in a war.
Okay. It was. Oh. It saved a lot of people's lives.
The General was involved.
Hey, that's not one word.
Wait. Spies. The General story involves spies.
It has real couplers on it instead of those pin couplers.
The General involves a real story involving war heroes from both the North and the South of the American Civil War.
It probably could pull 100 generals.
the General was built in the 1860s and still survives today. I'm telling you, I can do this all day.
The cab forward was made for mountains.
There are two full-length movies made about the General. One of them which stars Buster Keaton, and the other one which was made by Disney. Oh, I forgot about the third one that was made by GFW Trains.
Who's that? He sounds like a cool boy.
Anyway, the General is the coolest story, and that video really honestly doesn't do the story of the General justice. Take a look at that video, and then look up the Great Locomotive Chase. It's an old Disney movie that's a really good one, or the Great Train Robbery by Buster Keaton, which is another really cool movie. They're both. That one's a silent movie, but it's about the General, and it's about the General in the Civil War being stolen by some spies from the North, and trying to raid and muck up the railroad going from Chattanooga to Atlanta.
Was it a choo-choo?
Was I choose you?
Oh,
So anyway, a couple other things is down below there. There's also another link, and that link is to help strengthen our model railroader community here on YouTube. And Sparky 107 for those of you who don't know him, he's a YouTuber here on YouTube. But he's a model railroader. He's done a lot of things to try and coalesce the community. One of them is that he had an idea about trying to start a registry of different people who are YouTubers and that are involved in the model railroading community. So there's a link down there that'll take you to a video where he explains a way that model railroader YouTubers can watch, see where other model railroader YouTubers are, and they can help each other, watch each other's videos, subscribe, help out. So anyway, go to the link below, but before you just watch the video and start going through stuff, make sure you watch the first video, and make sure that he's got 3 videos in the series. Make sure you watch the first one and the third one are the 2 most important ones, but make sure you watch all 3 videos in that series. But it's a really cool way. Go check that out. We've got a really cool part of YouTube with the model railroad community. We've got a really fun family that comes and spends time with us on our channel. We really like that. One of the things that we tried to do is kind of a legacy for the people that have been following us as we've been doing the stay-at-home, the shelter-in-place. I'm back to work now, where I'm going to the brick-and-mortar office, and I've been working from home, but now I don't have that luxury. I'm not even sure that I'd call that a luxury, but I'm going back to the office now, and so I wanted there to be kind of a legacy of all of those videos that we did. So we, George and some of his friends and myself, started a Discord server, and there's a link below that'll take you to be a part of the Discord server. And on the Discord server, it's a bunch of model railroaders, and it's largely influenced by a younger generation, next generation model railroaders, and they continue to chat after we're done here. They talk about everything in regards from real trains to model
mostly trains.
There we go. Talk about everything, but mostly trains. And they talk about everything from model railroading to real railroading to just everything in between. But there's a link to that one too. So check out all of those things when we're done here. Smash that thumbs up button if you would before you go, if you haven't already. And yeah,
click the subscribe button, the red button. I heard it that if you click the red button, it'll turn gray.
And you'll receive total consciousness. So next stream, Sunday, 6 p.m. We'll see everybody here, I hope. Okay? And we'll see you around the roundhouse.
Don't let the goosage on the way out.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming here. Hope you enjoyed your day, the live stream today. Stay safe.